Level 1, the envelope. You don't know what you're carrying. That's the first rule. You're 24. Broke. Behind on rent. Someone in your building tells you about a job. Easy money. No questions asked. You just drive. That's it. They hand you a cooler. Medical grade. The kind hospitals use. It's sealed. Locked. Heavy in a way that doesn't feel like food. You don't ask what's inside. You drive from one side of the city to the other. You park outside a private clinic in a quiet neighborhood. A man in scrubs comes out. He doesn't look at your face. He takes the cooler. He hands you an envelope. $800. Cash. You sit in your car for a long time. You tell yourself it's pharmaceutical samples. Temperature-sensitive medication. Something boring. Something legal. You almost believe it. 3 days later, your phone buzzes. Same contact. Same instructions. Different address. You say yes before you finish reading. Level 2, the routine. By the 6th run, you stop shaking. You learn the timing. Organs degrade fast. You know this now. You looked it up at 2 a.m. one night and couldn't sleep after. But you keep going. Because the money is consistent. Because the coolers are always sealed. Because your only job is to be fast, quiet, and invisible. You dress plain. Drive a plain car. Nothing memorable. You learn the routes. The handoffs always happen fast. Under 60 seconds. The people on the other end never speak. They just take and go. You get a new phone. Encrypted. Preloaded with 3 contacts. No names. Just codes. You are now on a schedule. Tuesday nights. Friday mornings. Sometimes Sunday, always late. Your friends think you work private logistics. You do. Just not the kind they're imagining. Level 3, the network. You meet your coordinator for the first time in person. A parking garage. Level B2. He's older than you expected. Calm. Well-dressed. He doesn't look like a criminal. He looks like someone's accountant. He explains the structure without explaining it. There are tiers. You're at the bottom. Bitch. He slides a card across the hood of your car. A number on it. Nothing else. He says, if you're stopped, you're a medical courier. Independent contractor. Here's the paperwork. The paperwork is perfect. Letterheads. Stamps. A fake company with a real website. He says, you were never here. He walks away. Your pay doubles. You buy new shoes. Pay off your debt. Send money to your mother without explaining where it came from. Life starts to look almost normal on the surface. Level 4, the cargo. Then comes the run that changes everything. You're given a different kind of cooler. Smaller. Lighter. You almost don't notice the difference. But this time the seal is slightly loose. Just enough. You look. You wish you hadn't. You don't know the medical term. But you know what it is. You know it came from someone. A real person. Someone who may or may not have agreed to this. You sit on the side of the highway for 11 minutes. You think about driving to a police station. You map the route in your head. Think about the people above you. How little they showed you of the bigger picture. How invisible that makes them. You close the cooler. You deliver it. You go home and stand in the shower for a long time. The money is in your account by morning. $1,200. You don't spend it for 2 weeks. Level 5, the upgrade. They give you a new role. Not just courier anymore. You're a route manager now. You oversee 3 other drivers. You don't know their real names. They don't know yours. You communicate through the app. Coded language. Package ready means pickup confirmed. Temperature stable means no interference. Spoilage risk means law enforcement nearby. You manage Tuesday through Saturday. You earn $4,000 a week. You rent a better apartment. Clean building. Quiet street. You start sleeping normally again. Or you tell yourself you do. You train the new couriers the way you were trained. Don't ask. Don't look. Don't think. Just drive. One of them, young, nervous, reminds you of yourself. Asks you what's in the coolers. You look at him. You say, medical supplies. He nods. He believes it. You remember when you believed it too. Level 6, the silence. Something goes wrong on a Friday night. One of your drivers is stopped at a checkpoint. Routine stop. Wrong neighborhood. Wrong time. He panics. He says the wrong thing. The police open the cooler. By Saturday morning, it's a news story. No names released. Investigation ongoing. A phone is silent all weekend. On Monday, the encrypted app deletes itself. The 3 contacts vanish. The clinic addresses you've been using are dark. Closed. You check your account. Everything deposited so far is still there. They're not taking it back. That somehow terrifies you more. You walk around your apartment turning off lights. Closing blinds. You eat once a day. You don't take your regular routes anywhere. You change the way you walk home. You wait. Nothing comes. No call. No visit. No knock. 3 weeks of silence. You start to breathe again. That's the mistake. Level 7. The visit. There's a man outside your building. He's there Tuesday morning. He's there Thursday evening. Different clothes. Same posture. Same stillness. He's not police. You call the only number you still have memorized. It rings 4 times. A voice you don't recognize says 2 words. Stay calm. Then the line dies. You don't sleep that night. You pack a bag. Not everything. Just what matters. Documents. Cash. 1 change of clothes. By 3 a.m. you've decided to run. By 4 a.m. you've decided running looks guilty. By 5 a.m. you're sitting in the dark wondering if there's a version of this where you survive quietly. The man outside is gone by morning. But you know what his presence meant. You've been seen. Cataloged. Level 8. The choice. They make contact again. New phone. Dropped in your mailbox. Already loaded. 1 message waiting. It says, "We need you back." Bigger territory. Better pay. Nothing about what happened. Nothing about the arrested driver. Nothing about the investigation.